Good morning, good afternoon. Today I'll be doing my restorative art lab, and today we'll be doing two noses, the most dominant feature on our facial structure. We only got one of them, but today we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make two. So you can kind of just see the levels and see the, two versions of the ear. First, when I start my ear, I want to create my dorsum, which is my root and my bridge, that bridge leading to my lobe here and my two wings. The dorsum is the root and my bridge. So I'm just going to create that. I got this right here. Obviously, as I go up, my nose gets skinny. As I go down, my nose gets thicker and I have more definition in it. So I'm going to recreate that. Doesn't take a lot of Play-Doh to do it. That's why I like this. So just something simple. I'm gonna smooth it out at the top, creating my lobe, and I like to do this as well. I like to wedge it out so you can see kind of that definition. And once I do that, I flatten this out at the bottom. So I do that on both sides. My hand just doing this to flatten my nose out. Now, I like to go ahead and make my lobe as well as my wings of my nose. So to make my lobe, I always get a small ball. I'll create two small balls because I'm doing two noses, all right? I flatten this out. And why do I do the small ball? I do the small ball to create an illusion of my nose because my nose is always protruding. See that protrusion? I want to create that protrusion. So on my nose here, I stick it right here at the bottom. And then I work on smoothing it out. Smoothing it out. Right, making that lobe and showing that protrusion, showing that definition. I'll do it over here as well. Smoothing it out. Making my protrusion. A little bit more Play-Doh here to do so. You just blend it in. So now that I've created my lobe, right, and I've showed my definition, I'm gonna go and create my two wings. My two wings, I always make it like a tear eye. Like you see in the comics, they have the little tear. I make a little tear eye. A little teardrop, excuse me. Not a tear eye, but a teardrop. Here's my teardrop, right? Almost looking like a comma as well. And I make two for my two wings of my ear. So these will be for my left ear. My left nose, excuse me. And these would be for my right nose over here. Like I said, I'm just making a teardrop slash wing here. Okay, so we go here. I'll do this nose first. I'm gonna add them beside them. All right. So now we're gonna flatten this out. While we flatten this out, We'll flatten this out so we can create the next part of our our nose, which is our anterior nares. We're gonna take 2 fingers, right? You wanna stick them here. All right. What that allows us to do is create this column nasi, right? Create the column nasi as well. And then it also gives definition to our wings, right? It creates that little indentation we see here. So, as you can see, here are my 2 noses.